What chair do they have this week?
It's the same one that Peek and I were in last week. I know. But Adam hasn't sat in it. He was really upset. He came back and he was really pissed off. He's like, you sat in that chair with Peek?
No opinion on the matter.
Who do you think you are?
Just asking.
I let you put yourself inside me and this is what you do to me?
Adam was sniffing the other side of that chair and he's like, this isn't my asshole. This isn't my asshole at all.
Well, while everyone's screaming and shouting, I'll take this opportunity to do a recap on how Funhaus Live went. What'd you guys think?
Remember when Thanos punched Captain America and we all went, wow.
Well, that's okay. We don't need it because this episode is sponsored by Hims. Hims is a one-stop shop for advice, consultation, and FDA-approved products for everything from hair loss and erectile dysfunction to acne and more.
That's a 1-2 punch to the audience right there.
Yeah.
Show's canceled. Also, take these pills.
As with all things, check with your doctor beforehand.
Yes,
we're going to hear
please.
more from them at the end of the show.
I've also been told if you have a bump on your dick, chicks can feel it.
Yeah, your first question this week comes from Zim363. What theme and location of the next Far Cry game would you choose to offend the most amount of people? I think you do one during the civil rights movement. On the moon?
Oh, cool.
Every Far Cry is about a magnanimous leader, gets a large group of people, and they all go do something crazy. So I say you are somebody fighting the tyrannical regime of Moses.
Nice.
And his warlike Israelites marching through the desert. Because they're running around fucking shit up. You gotta get in there and stop them.
Do you get to part the Red Sea?
Yes, and everybody's white.
I think we should have one on the gay island of Florida.
Yeah.
The island of Florida has been taken over by a magnanimous leader who is gay.
Very gay.
And obviously leads a lot of other gay people through like Key West and all the other keys.
Miami.
You got good shirts
Miami,
down
yeah.
there, I'll tell you that much.
Orlando, big gay town.
But then you come down as a straight man and you liberate him.
How's the liberation process go? Do
You have to put him through those courses, that
Oh,
rehabilitate gay people.
Well,
It's
you're
okay
like,
to be straight, okay?
You're free now. You can have sex with the other gender. And they're like, we don't want to. Peek?
Yeah, Peek, you're the last one here.
I'll go with the swamp. Used to kill a lot of alligators
like
and
Bayou?
crocodiles.
Oh, because they're endangered.
Is there like a hot crocodile eater with like abs and tattoos
Yeah,
that gives
there
a
you
whole
go.
speech?
Next question from Sergeant Pepper LHC or IHC. In the Killer Nerd Theater mode, James eats chips absolutely silently. So what other pointless superpowers do the rest of you have?
The laws of physics bend around me. I have yet to harness these powers. I'm perpetually in like the 14-year-old state of X-Men. But I'll take a drink from a glass of water, and I'll put it down. I'll return my hand to my lap. Everything will be fine for a minute. And then the water will slosh up out of the cup and onto my fucking keyboard.
I don't think Lawrence realizes that he slams his hand
he
into
slams
the
it.
water cup and spills it.
Gingerly. Tenderly.
Something I genuinely thought growing up was a mutant power is my ability to choose how long I want to be pooping for. If I want to go into the bathroom, but I want to come back out before the end of a commercial break, I can do that. But if I want to go to the bathroom and play a Marvel Puzzle Quest game or read 3 chapters of a book, I can also do that too, and the poop will last exactly the length of the activity that I want to do.
It always takes me 25 minutes because I'm shitting through a bunch of hair.
Go ahead.
No.
I
just have the ability to interrupt people.
So go ahead. My ability is to name any Care Bear. You tell me what's on their stomach. I'll tell you who what their name is. Flatulence.
4-leaf clover.
Dank Bear.
Rainbow!
Gay Bear.
Meatloaf! The singer, not the food.
Heart Attack Bear.
She's right.
All right, Matt Peak. What superpower do you have? I actually want to know. Is there something cool you can do?
Yeah, I rarely, if ever, lose at Jenga.
Whoa!
Is this
really?
true?
We have an office Jenga board.
We gotta play Jenga
That's
now.
right.
I'll probably win.
Matt Peak, you realize that everybody wins except for one person.
Yeah, I know. It's not that great of a
All right.
superpower.
So he just kind of sits it out.
Next question from Flaccid X Doink. If you all had to be vehicles, or if you all had be vehicles, what would you be and how would you be used?
I'd be the trusty wheelbarrow.
That's not a vehicle.
What do you mean?
I don't know about that one.
It's always useful.
They're also really unbalanced.
Yeah, not the best design, really. It'll do. That's what the doctor wrote on my birth certificate, so.
That's what they do. They make notes. I would be an ice cream truck because I'm cold inside and pedo's always after me.
Also, music plays out of you as
and
well.
music playing constantly.
I'd be America's vehicle, the Segway.
Yeah, it is kind of America's vehicle, isn't it?
Because you only see me about once a year. I'm usually around tours, and my creator died.
I would be a really rundown truck my only purpose would be to try and drive up those sand dunes that are pretty much vertical. And,
that's
they
really
never
hard.
make it. They always get vertical and tumble backwards, and
yeah.
everyone's shocked.
I can't believe you guys didn't pick the coolest vehicle of all.
What?
Optimus Prime can turn into a vehicle, and he's also a transformer.
He probably suck his own dick too.
Oh, definitely can suck his own dick. You see him transform into that fucking semi?
That's what he's doing in truck mode.
He's sucking his dick the whole time.
That's why he doesn't talk.
They're like, wow, you can turn into a truck. He's like, yeah, that's what it is.
I'd be the classic 60s Volkswagen van, and
the Volkswagen
you take
van.
me to the beach.
Oh, you can put surfboards on you.
Yep.
Also, you're always breaking down too.
That was it. That was the sound. Emmer Tech writes, Funhaus has now started a traveling Christian-themed motivational roadshow along the lines of the Power Team that aims to impress people with physical feats of strength accomplished through the power of Jesus. What is your group called, and what do you do to prove the power of God to people?
Does anybody have a good name for us?
The Jesuidiots.
No, okay.
Okay,
all
all
right.
right.
Ourselves idiots.
And we do wacky, like it's a vaudevillian type show.
We're a traveling comedy Christian.
Yeah, traveling Christian comedy group.
Wow,
That's
I was
good.
thinking like you changed a single letter and we're Nun House, and then we're a group of cross-dressing nuns
Wow.
Why are we
that
cross-dressing?
save the world.
Nunhouse, bad habits.
And then it's a picture of Peek in his van.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, what do you think we should be?
It's along the same lines as James's Christendom.
Wait, Christian dumb?
Christendom.
You're calling us dumb?
But it's spelled dumb instead of D-O-M.
Oh.
I'm just trying to remember what Power Team was. I believe they actually...
You know what Power Team was?
I think they came to my school,
Yeah,
actually.
they ripped Power-
Of course
they
they
ripped
are.
phone books in half.
You a Christian, Peak?
Yes.
Then they came to your school.
They ripped phone books in half, dog.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
With the power of God and the cocaine they did before the show.
Elise?
This is from Kios 96, I think. Funhaus has been bestowed an elite Photoshop robot and are each allowed to create one highly elaborate Photoshop. What do you make and why?
I would make this one, except instead of sitting on the mech, that'd be my knee, and then she'd be sitting on my knee.
Isn't she like 16 or something?
Yeah,
She's
too,
of age.
She's too young, I
Of
think.
what age?
Mine would be a beautiful Photoshop of Peak playing Jenga, but then God smoting him and calling them the Devil's Bricks.
Devil's bricks.
Yeah, and his hubris.
It's because he got so cocky, yeah.
Ah.
So you know that picture of me on the toilet from Machinima?
That's a great one.
What I would do is retroactively Photoshop each picture on the internet with just clothes.
Every single one.
So I
Oh,
make sure
wow.
that I just have clothes on.
Wow.
So it could be any clothes, so like a clan outfit.
Except for that.
Any clothes.
All right, Nunhouse started with the best of intentions, but there's been some smut circulating in our schools. So Nunhouse 2, bad habits, is going to have to get all these diva posters together, throw them in a giant pile, and burn them.
Wait, that's one Photoshop?
Yeah, what does this have to do with the Photoshop robot?
This is what the Photoshop robot has to make.
I'm still confused.
Well, I think we have elite Photoshop robots around here all the time. One of them's typing away on the keyboard over there. I don't know if you can hear. And
can
Adam's,
hear her banging away,
And
yeah.
Adam's audio.
Our intern K, if you could make any Photoshop related to us in the world, what would it be?
Any Photoshop?
Anything.
Maybe you guys going out of business finally.
Oh, you should burn it! Can't burn this up!
You see, Matt? You see how she smotes us?
Man.
That's pretty good.
All right, Matt Peak, last question.
All right, low key. I don't know. Hey, gang, I'm about to embark to 100 days at sea on a ship. Do you have any advice for me so that I start off with my new crew on the right step?
Make sure you know what everybody's handedness is. Okay, so there's some preliminary awkwardness that happens. You sit down to eat, somebody's left-handed, they're bumping you with their elbow. But when you're all in line in your cots at night and you start jacking off, you don't want to elbows be thrown into your ribs. Get the left-handed guy all the way on the edge. Then he can do his business and everyone else can on down the line.
I think you just find the biggest guy and you start a fight with him and you beat him up and make sure you're dressed up like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Why do you say it like that?
Yeah, why did you?
Because like the movie, Captain Jack Sparrow. They're like, here he comes. He loves the rum.
First thing to do is learn how to hang your butt off the side of the boat, so that way you don't have to wait for the bathroom to be free.
Oh, yeah, because you can just shit off the
Whenever
side
you need
there.
to.
Off the poop
As
deck.
long as it takes you.
Obviously, this man is going on a cruise, and he's probably the head of the karaoke bar.
Oh,
So what he's got to do is learn a lot of Journey songs, because that's really important to any karaoke bar. If you know 3 or 4 Journey songs, typically, you can usually start the night and end the night strong.
I think you just have a bunch of movie nights and watch all the movies where ships get sank and terrible things happen.
There's
at
not a
sea.
single movie where a ship sinks, Matt. Come on.
Speed 2.
K9 the Widowmaker.
Poseidon Adventure.
It ran aground, it didn't sink.
That's true, you're right.
Nobody wants to be at sea for 100 days. So I say one night while everyone's asleep, flip all the calendars forward.
Oh! And then you wake up and you're like, hey, our cruise is done!
Most popular guy on the ship.
Wow.
Do a cannonball off the plank.
Well, no matter what you decide to do, make sure to check with your general practitioner first. All right, kiddos, I'm turning around the chair because this episode is sponsored by some real talk, aka Hims. We've mentioned their hair loss prevention products in the past, but that isn't the only service they offer. It might sound silly, but sexual performance issues in men are way more common than you'd think. In fact, over 25% of new ED cases are in men under 40. A lot of men tend to believe this isn't treatable, but it is. It's 2018. We've got full-on computers in our pockets. What makes you think we couldn't have full-on boners in those pants too? Enter 4hims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat ED. This isn't snake oil or stuff you'd find at a gas station. It's genuine prescriptions backed by science. Plus, you get to skip the waiting room and awkward doctor visits. Use 4hims.com to connect confidentially with a doctor who will make sure treatment is right for you. Try Hims for a month today for just $5 while supplies last. Check out the website for full details. This would cost hundreds from any other doctor or pharmacy. So go to 4hims.com/openhouseed. That's FORHIMS.com/openhouseed. That being said, you should always consult with your own primary physician before starting any medications that can change the way your body works. Elise, weren't you gonna do that once?
I did apply once to like go out at sea and work on a cruise ship, but it sounded terrible.
You're still waiting to hear back, right?
Once I got into it. Well,
What if we did a Funhaus cruise?
Mine was just going to be the butthole. They had rendered the butt in Batman and Robin, but you never saw the beehole.
Okay.
So you got to get in there and all you have to do is spread those cheeks a little bit. You'll see a plastic beehole, not a real beehole. However, it is a hole into the suit. So if Batman wanted to do anal while he was in the suit,
Yeah.
he could.